Hello, everybody. I am back in my hardcore world, trying to get everything working again. There we go. I was having some trouble sleeping, so I thought I would mess around in here a little bit. Hopefully, it's not a bad decision, and I don't end up dying because of it. We shall see. Let's see. So last time I was on, I made this ladder to get up into the iron farm. So let's go up that way and check things out. Yeah, okay, so this is the top area. This is where I'm going to have the place where I can drop down food. We have the beds in place. I need to do trap doors, and I need to take out. Let's do the trap doors first so that we have those in place, and then I can bring villagers down from the surface to get them in place. So we're going to need a good amount of trap doors. We're going to do all the spruce ones because that's what I have. See if I have any more of them over here a while. I have one. Black logs. I'm just going to make a few more. Just to be certain that I have enough. That'll be more than plenty. But I'd rather have more than not enough because I have plenty of wood. So we are going to get, let's see, have a tunnel down to access it. We're going to get over here. Do not, no. Start, we're going to put ones like this on each. Okay, then we'll leave that one there for now. I mean, they need to, yes, let's go get that. If I have it. I may need to get some sand too. Let's take a look. Sand. Wet. We'll need that in a minute. So this is where I would have glass, I think, if I had any. So I think I'm going to have to go up to the surface to get a little bit. So let's work on that while it's daytime. Oh, we're only at day 71. I was thinking I was farther along, but it's just because I had multiple worlds so far, so sometimes thinking about where I'm at doesn't. Okay. I don't really have any great spots for sand as of yet. Let's do a little bit, collect a little bit of dirt here from this area that we're leveling out. Okay, that'll be a good enough amount to start. I'm just going to kind of do the same as what I did for this first patch here, and that's that I'm going to cover up the area with some dirt so that I can dig sand without having the water come in. So we'll go like this. Slowly but surely, I'm going to reduce this lake down to nothing. more. Let's call this the front where I'm going to be doing. Getting close to the end of another day, so I'm going to have to go inside and sleep shortly. Let's head in for sleep here. We'll head back out, do a little more work with the dirt going in that area, and dig up some sand. Like, just get this area evened out here. I'm slowly just making like a nice flat area for us to work with. Rest assured, eventually I will get into building some building that isn't just flat expanses and stuff. But this early outset, I just want a nice controlled area where I can build things without having any fear of things jumping out at me or causing problems for me. So that's the area I'm trying to build here. That box there marks out where the spawn chunks are. So eventually I'm going to be doing a big scale project up there, clearing things out to make some farms that are spawn chunk related. So this area here is really just kind of like a starter area. So I'm going to make it kind of flat, clean looking, but it's going to be very functional, and that's the goal. So that I can get some good enchants, get some good resources going, so that later on when we do start building on a bigger scale, we have the resources to do it. A very automated way. That's what I'm going for. Okay, so before we go anywhere else, let's turn on our light level overlay. Light back up this area where we dug up all these blocks. And we're going to save up here. We have quite a bit of darkness from where we moved all this dirt. That's fine. I just want to make sure that everything is pretty well lit up. I don't have anything dropping on my head if it gets too late in the day while I'm working. Or having too many things spawn near my little bunker over there so that I walk out to a surprise creeper who Houdini creepers are a thing. Dude, there. Gonna be very interesting to deal with. Go down to this level. Dirt placed. There we go. Got that little cave area filled up. That gives us a nice little start here. All right, so let's put a torch right here so we know that's where we can start digging down in to get right to the sand. And we'll finish covering this area up to get rid of all the water. And then we'll do a little more digging before we head back downstairs. I want to get at least 2 stacks of sand out of this area before I head back. Okay, so let's go down in here, dig some of this up. Give us part of a stack, 3/4 of a stack. There we go. Some more. Stack and a quarter. Drop down some more torches in here so that we don't have anything spawning underground. Fill that back. Getting close to sundown. About that, just the right amount. Just put a torch there so I can mark where I'm headed. I cut some of this sugarcane off because it's not going to grow now that there's no water. And let's check out some more dark spot there. Light them up real quick. Don't want to go too far. This stuff will start spawning on me. And I'm not quite ready for that. Now we can head back into our bed. All right. Zombie over there spawning. We want to get down in here where the sand is now. So I can go out 3 more blocks. Okay. Beautiful. Now we can pick up all this sand and dirt underneath here without any water coming down on us. Okay, so let's grab pull out our light overlay. We want to make sure we're careful that we're lighting up under here as well, because we're going to close it up and we're going to come back down to get more later. We don't want to walk in and have pop it out on us. In fact, I think we'll just leave that open. I got more than enough sand for what I wanted. Let's just leave that open so we can get back in there later with a little more. I think the other thing I'd like to do is change this over to dirt. Let's do a little bit of that while still. You have that pretty well lit up there. I'm always nervous when there's like a tall drop next to us, just to make sure that we lit it up, because I've seen way too many times where a creeper just falls down on your head. That is definitely not what we want to deal with. We get this switch back over to dirt. We can let it grow and turn back into grass. Also means we have more space to expand out some of our tree farm area stuff, because we had built a tree farm over there, but that was mostly just to flatten the area out. Now that's above where the iron farm is, and eventually I want to replace that entire floor with glass so that we can have a top-down view into the iron farm from the surface. Just because I think it will look cool. Plus it will let some light in there, which would be nice. We're not picking stuff up anymore. Let's go drop some stuff off in a chest over here, just so we can pick that stuff up. Then we'll head back down, get some sand cooking up, and keep working on our iron farm. We'll work on this a little more later. So just want to make sure that we got a nice lit up area still. We didn't change anything that will cause us to have anything spawning on us at our exit. Hoping to stream for a couple hours tonight because I haven't been able to get on in a little while, but we'll see. You have to work tomorrow. Been distracted with Elder Scrolls with the event going on. Okay. We got a decent amount of XP out of that. So we'll let that glass cook up. Go back to getting it put in place. I know these are going to be here. We're going to have trapdoors like that. So basically the idea here is baby villagers are going to see this as a path they can walk on. I think I actually want. I think that'll work. I'm concerned that that would be a little too tall. Let me just put in a block like this, the next part of this in. So we want to have 3 blocks there. That means we need to have this. I think it'll be like this. And like this. Yeah, that should be good. Because that means this is 1.5. This is not, this makes it so it's not 2 blocks tall. The same with this one. Then we'll have a glass block here above that. No, this needs to be down. Needs to be on the bottom half of that. Basically, the idea is we want to make sure these spaces are are small enough that baby villagers could come out, but adult villagers can't. That way the ones are stuck here. This is the same one from last week. Hi, business. Welcome to the stream. I haven't been able to stream since before, so yeah, I'm on day 73. I'm working on my iron farm. Okay, so that goes there. There. Glass. Be a lot easier for me to figure out when I have the glass in place. My goal was to get the last world I died at day 120, which was not great. Diamonds, I got a fortune pick and I went down to the mine deep at level minus 59. I just mined quite a bit. This whole world, I streamed every minute of it. So if you want to watch any of it, you can go back to my replays on YouTube. I have it all there. Some of it's a little boring because I was just mining for big periods of time to get some diamonds. At this point, I now have villagers where I can get the diamonds from. For trades, I haven't really unlocked all the trades, but that was the goal. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make it so that, like, if you want to go back and watch any of it, you have all of it. Eventually, I probably will make some like replay recaps, but I kind of have to make it into the world for a little while before I have enough to make something interesting. So for now, it's just been streams, which is cool. Still fun. Okay, so I'm trying to remember how I do this without looking anything up. So I know it's going to be that. The iron farm, I'm trying to build just mostly to have a good source of iron, but then also for trading with my villagers. Because I plan on having a weapon, some armor, and some toolsmiths. That'll be a good way to get a lot of emeralds. And then this will also be a villager breeder that I can use to get more villagers for my trading. I need one there and there. That means, yeah, that's all good. This side I still need to do. Need to have one there. That means this middle one, I actually go down one more block and put trapdoor on the bottom of that. That means once I get villagers in there, the villagers will not be able to get out. Baby villagers will be able to get out. We should be all set. Then I'll have to get a zombie in to create them, put them in a panic so that we can get iron out of them. I think everything there is correct. Open it. Okay, so let's head back in here. Sleep up. Yeah, that'll be a little while. After I finish the iron farm, I probably, which will probably take all of this stream and maybe more. But the next thing I want to do is build a raid farm. Be a lot more comfortable going into the Nether in the end. At least at first. Once I have some better enchants and you know, totems would definitely make it a lot more easy, a lot easier. Okay, so I need to get a way to get my villagers down there to drop them in. Yes, they are. I've made them before, so they're not as complicated for me, but yeah, they can be because of the rates for how fast the items are coming. But those kind of things, the more you do them, the easier they get. So what I need to get some water. Do I have another bucket? Nope. I have iron. Yeah, I've made some gold farms before. I haven't made one too recently. I think the last one I made was all the way back in 1.16. And so I just had one that was above the nether roof and it used turtle egg. It was interesting. And then before that, I built a lot of designs that use like the Pigman aggro to like Minecraft 1.16. Several versions back. I played up until version 1.17, and then I took a break when 1.18 was out, and then I started playing Bedrock for a little while. And this is my first step really back into Java. I'm playing both, but Bedrock is mostly just for fun. I have a little realm with just a few of my friends. It's really neat trying to see all the different things that change between the two different versions. Because most things are similar, but their mob spawning is definitely different. So it's a challenge. Okay. So let's put glass down here. And then so like 1, 2, 3. Should have done that with something other than glass. I just realized because I don't have a soap. Might be something to focus on. I'm gonna be doing work with all this glass. So what we're gonna do is just put water there, put another water here, and then we're gonna block here. So now we have water there we can push our villagers down into. This is actually Impulse's design. When it's done, it'll make more sense. But we'll have 3 villagers sitting there on top of the 3 beds in the middle. The 2 beds on either side are to make it so that when they're given food, they will breed so that I can get baby villagers out of it. And then I'll get a zombie in place to scare the villagers so that we'll get golems spawning. But this is also the same one I made in my last hardcore world. Though I didn't have it for too long because I died on day 120. Okay, so we need to do... Let's just make some more fences, because fences will be the easiest thing here. Do I have any sticks in this chest? I do. This fence is just going to be temporary so that I can get the villagers out here. I have several villagers locked up in here. So, oh, I didn't grab more water. Yeah, I stream on Twitch and on YouTube. Okay, so if we do this, put some water down here. Okay, so now I can go in here like this. The fence there to fence them in, get my water back. All right, there we go. Do I have enough glass to put this back up? Yes. That was actually pretty smooth with the villagers compared to what I thought it was going to be. I learned a long time ago, rather than trying to push them around or boat them around, just use water. It works. Thanks for the follow. I have the notification sounds up way too loud. That startled me. On Twitch, I only have 1 subscriber. YouTube, I have, I think I'm at 87. I don't do Twitch too often. I just do the Minecraft streams once a week or so now. Excuse me. Sorry. Well, even if you're not the first, you're very welcome. I appreciate you. I used to stream on Twitch pretty regularly, like 3 days a week, but sometimes life just doesn't let you do what you want. But I'm happy to be able to get some streams up now and then, and some YouTube videos out as much as possible. Makes me happy. Pretty dark in here, but it's lit up. Okay, so how do I want to handle this without risking having these villagers pop out? Let's go up like this. Cool. Thought that would work. They run right in because it's late nighttime. You see the beds. So then I will have a glass pane here and a glass block there. So when I'm done, the idea will be if I throw food down to them, then they will catch it and they will hand it to each other and then they will breed. This guy, I think, is stuck on that fence. I'm going to get down there and get him in bed. That should be good. Let's see. Up here. It'll probably take him a couple nights to find his bed. Sometimes that happens. What I am going to do, just to make sure he finds it, take these out. Oh, good, he did. He found it right away. So now those 3 beds are assigned. So if I give them food, imagine being born in a glass box. Yeah, well, not only being born in a glass box, but then having beds over a gap that trick you, fall out, and then fall into a void that lands you in water that then gets you trapped and taken down for slavery. Really, I'm running like a child labor ring here, and it's Minecraft's a pretty violent thing. What I have to say. I mean, seen a hospital recently? I think most of us were born inside big glass boxes. But yeah, so basically I'll just come up here. I can't fall in because of the glass pane here, but I can reach down and throw food in. which means I can throw food to these guys. Need to replace this all with glass. Can't have anything but glass up here or the golems will spawn. Okay, so the next part I need to do is figure out where I'm going to put the box for the zombie. So I want it to be here. I want him to look right in. So I think if I put it there, we think he'll be able to see all of them. He won't be able to get to them. So yeah, this is the block I wanted on. And then I want to do trapdoor, 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 and trapdoor. So if I get a zombie holding an item into there, he'll be there forever, and he will terrify my dudes into producing iron golem. Next thing I gotta do is finish digging out the rest of this room. We don't have too far to dig down because I already have the collection area at the bottom built. Did steal the top back up. I could put the zombie in a boat and then he wouldn't despawn, but I don't know. I've always just given him a block so that he holds it and he doesn't despawn that way. And then he sits nicely in my little container there. Too much out. All around. Like, there's a creeper where? I think you're messing with me. I don't think there's a creeper in here. There's some zombies down there. It was funny. I am a little bit creeper shy since creepers blew me up in my last two hardcore worlds. So now I think I'm a little better off. I have section 4 of 2 pieces of diamond armor. think I'd be alright, even if a creeper blew up next to me. But I still don't want to deal with it. Which is why I have been just a little bit overly cautious in lighting things up. You could if you'd like. I do need to get chat moderators at some time, but I need to get that set up sometime. I don't even know how to do that on YouTube. One of these days I need to just sit down and learn some things. I mean, I don't want you to spam in other people's chat. Let them have their chat. People will find me when they find me. I'm not looking to grow super big, super fast. If people like me, they'll find me. I appreciate the thought. I kind of go with a philosophy. I make videos that I enjoy, and I slowly get people over here watching them. I'm cool with that. Especially because right now, I only have time to be on once a week, pretty much. And I can only get a couple videos out a week. So, we will have plenty of time to do more when work is not so insane. Oh no! He got out of there. That's not what I wanted. Go back in. Yeah, that's... you should... I need to go get more trapdoors quick. I should have found more. I should have done a little more testing before I put the villagers in, because clearly they can get out. Let me look at this again. Let's put a trapdoor here. Put another one up. Maybe I'll do it like that. Just to make it 100% safe. I can always look at my old videos to see the designs that I had before. That should be okay. And this would be okay too. We'll leave it like that for now. After I finish the iron farm, will I make another iron farm? At some point, I plan on making a really, really big one over in the spawn chunks. So this is sort of just the one to get me started. But building farms is kind of what I enjoy doing, so eventually I probably will build all of the farms if I can manage to survive long enough to do it. I do have a design for a creeper farm I want to build. Just a general mob farm too, to get like gunpowder and all the things. The last farm I built before I built was building these was in my Bedrock world, I built a Guardian farm. That was kind of tricky because the spawning is very different on Bedrock. And if I was building this farm on Bedrock, it would be really, really different too, because the mechanics are very different. Because in Bedrock, they designed the mob spawning in a really different way. That way it works across multiple platforms. Personally, I really like Java spawning better, but probably a lot of that has to do with the fact that I've been playing Java for a long time, so I understand it. Bedrock is kind of foreign to me because I'm new to it. Another thing I want to figure out how to do is how to get my emojis on YouTube. And again, I just need to sit down and figure it out. I have a couple custom emojis I put up on Twitch that I had made. I just need to get them copied over and then make some more. All things on my to-do list, but like I said, mostly I'm happy if I can find time just to get on and do a little streaming here and there. And even now, that's usually in the middle of the night when I can't sleep. That's funny. Sometimes I have a little bit of trouble when I try to do the multi-streaming. One of them ends up being a little choppy, but I'm trying. Every day I learn something new. Alright, one more layer down. The next thing I would like to build as far as farms go for here is just having like a general mob farm so I can get like bone meal. That would be really helpful. I do. I don't have the link handy, but if you look on any of my YouTube videos on my channel, it's in the description. It's mostly just me and several of my friends, but it is open to the public. You're welcome to join. We're still building things up, but we have a couple of chats and stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the invite code should be in every video I've posted recently anyway. Should still work. The numbers in my name you can never forget. Why is that? Well, I'm glad you enjoy watching. They're just random numbers. I've used that name for so long I can't even remember. But when I first picked it, way back when, it was taken, so I just picked a random number. And it stuck with me. The Ender in my name comes from Ender's Game, which was my favorite book. when I was a kid. Still is my favorite book. Another layer down. Let's see how much farther we have to go. Just a couple more rows. So we need the bottom here, where we dig this out, to be 6 blocks below that bed, which is what I've calculated here. At least 6 blocks below. And then that means that when the golems spawn, they'll land in the water, and we don't have them spawning in weird spots. What country am I from? I'm from the US. How about you? I have a lot of US viewers, and then I have a lot of UK viewers too. Ooh. Cave down here. Glad it's not a dark one. Or that creeper in my base might have become a reality. I don't know. That is weird. I can't even tell what that is. What country is that? Oh. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I can see Japan now that you say it. There's where I fell down. I wouldn't need to fill these in with blocks. I could just leave it lit up. But I don't want to run the risk of having like iron golems spawning inside these empty caves, because they'll spawn even if it's lit. And then I will have to figure out why they're not spawning where they're supposed to. So I am just taking the time to fill it all the way in. Normally, if I build this farm, it's out in the open air, but I wanted to try to build it underground, just to see if I had any trouble with it. The original design for this, like I said, is not mine. It's based on Impulse design. Maybe all the people in the emojis are Simpsons characters. I actually just learned an interesting bit of trivia about that. there's not a lot of yellow people. I agree. But when they made The Simpsons, the reason they made the characters yellow was because they wanted to make sure that when you were scanning through the channels and you came across it, it was very distinct who you were watching. There was no mistake. That way you get people to stick on the channel. So maybe the emojis are the same way? I don't know. Never given it too much thought. It could be. But it would make sense that they picked a color that is one that is not any real skin tone. That way they don't have to deal with anybody being offended too much. So they apparently failed because you're offended by the yellow emoji people. So back to the drawing board. Well, I mean, I guess if you got on a UFO, you're definitely traveling. You know, I was thinking maybe the reason Japan is in there because it probably just uses the default emoji database, which is Japanese. Because I haven't made any custom emojis, so it probably just pulls them from the emoji keyboard, which was started in Japan. Yay, we got one corner all the way down. As long as they never forget the pirate. That is important. All right, let's see. Okay, good. This is lit up okay. We'll move over here. Do 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 do. Pick is almost broken. Gonna have to go repair it. Fortunately, I have mending, so I can do that. Don't have a great XP farm yet, but I have something. So I can do it. Okay. Do some fishing while we do it. Get some XP that way too. Oh, my inventory is full. Let me make sure the area is lit up. I don't want to come up to any surprise Houdinis creepering me up. That's your amazing theory? Could be, could be. So let's grab. Let's put this tool in my offhand. Do a little fishing. Yeah, I think that's definitely the reason why. That all the. It seems like all the flags are Japanese centric. Probably because that's where the keyboard's from. It makes sense. Yeah, I did have it exposed to skylight. Day number 76. Yeah, no worries. We did that in the last stream. You could still catch fish without it, but it's not really. It's a lot slower. And I checked to make sure that the pond is big enough that I can get some treasure loot. Though I'm still. I think I'm still running just a regular fishing pole. Still hoping to catch a luck of the sea and a lure. But so basically, while I'm trying to repair tools, I just stay here and fish for a little while. And then every once in a while, take down some zombies. Best of both worlds, till my tool's repaired. Not even sure what that symbol is. At least I hope I'm still getting treasure loot. I was before. Now all I seem to be getting are fish. Maybe I'll have to expand my pond a little more. Interesting. Um, I am part of that 95%. I cannot see what that is. Then again, on my little monitor screen, it is not very big. Okay, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 7 by 6. So that makes it 7 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. Right now it's a 7 by 7. So I'll go back 2 this way, and I'll go over 1 more on. Well, I'm glad you figured that out, and you're no longer offended. It's pretty smart, actually. Probably never would have seen that. Okay, so water. Water in the corner. Cool. Now the water is all set. At some point, I do want to decorate this little pond so it looks more like a natural fishing pond. But it is not a high priority at the moment. Still get nothing but fish. Oh, our water didn't fill way over. There it goes. Poor Timmy. At least we got a different kind of fish. That's your new favorite emoji? Not a bad one. I want to go one more back. Okay, so kill some of these. Do some trading. I want to put some light in. I don't need it for the mob spawning, but I want it for this. That scene was too good. I don't know what scene you mean. But I'm tired. I might just be missing what you're saying. Oh, yeah. Yep. I forgot we were talking about that last time. I actually just finished rewatching season 5 of Better Call Saul because the season 6 comes out on Netflix on Tuesday, I think. I'm starting to think that I'm not going to get anything other than fish out of this fishing hole. Oh, pulled it up too quick. There we go. Finally, some non-fish loot. Not gonna be able to keep going too much longer. Hoping to get the whole iron farm finished, but I don't know. At least get the rest of it dug out. I can do that. Hello. Demetrius Demarcus Bartholomew James III Jr. That is one heck of a name. Your numbers got skipped? Not quite yet. I want to get this last little bit dug out, but soon, because it is pushing 4 o'clock in the morning for me. I've got to work tomorrow. Unfortunate. I will. I want to finish this last little part so I have somewhere to start next time. Next time I'll work on putting the water streams in and the lava in. And then we will get the zombie in place and this iron farm should be working. Which is great because it'll be a good source of iron for us to get emeralds. Which means I can unlock a lot of villager trading. And then I can set up some carrot and potato farms, get trading from that. It'd be a good time. Yep. I get a few in here and there. I'm okay with that. Like I said, I just aim to make content that I enjoy making and that people might enjoy watching. And if they do, they do, and if they don't, they don't. I don't stress about it. Even if I just have one person watching that's enjoying it, that makes me pretty happy, so. Well, hey. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Alright, so we got them in place. I'm just gonna do a quick free cam look. See how things are going here. The villagers are all in place. The water I'll have to put in. But then once I get the zombie in place, this thing will be working. Probably going to make this glass floor go the whole way across so I can come out and see everything. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And we got a little more terraforming done. So, not too bad of a stream. It was a short one today, but at least I got some in. Hopefully over the weekend I can do a little bit more after work, but never know how that goes. And hey, look, we made it to day 77 right at the end. So, I am going to call it for the night. I'm glad you enjoyed watching. Like I said, I have all the I have all of this world as well as the first two I did on stream. The exception is there was one day I forgot to log out of the world, and so there was a little bit of AFK time. I don't think that shows up in the VODs, but literally that was me standing right here for about 3 hours straight. Not exactly entertaining. And hey, we got our pick repaired for the next time. So, yeah, I hope you have a good night. Thanks for watching.